Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lord Cobblespot III, and today we are going to be taking a look at quite possibly one of the greatest British wrestlers of all time. That of which I am talking about is none other than Lord Steven Regal. Yes, that's right, Lord Steven Regal. Thank you for joining me. Very good? Okay. Anyway, today's something a little bit different. I guess you could call it a retro review because we're going back to Elite 45 to be taking a look at this guy right here. It's Lord Steven Regal. Yes, that's right, and it says here that he's also a first-time-to-line figure, which, yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, it's not William Regal, it's Steven Regal, so, yeah, I mean, this represents William Regal when he was in WCW from the mid to late 90s, I believe, and he was known as Steven Regal. But anyway, also included with the figure, you get this awesome entrance vest, which I think is a jacket, really. I mean, isn't a vest something that doesn't have sleeves? I don't know. Anyway, and also too, this collar ruffle thing around his neck. So that's pretty neat. Taking a look at the back of the packaging, you can see also in the series is Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Devon Dudley, Bubba Ray Dudley, and the narcissist Lex Luger. Now, I can tell you that I actually already have Seth Rollins from this series, and I believe the figure from this series is the best rendition of Seth Rollins yet, in that cool all-white attire with the white vest as well. Very nice. And also, I do have the Dudley Boys. They're also really cool too. So I guess that makes it 4 figures in total that I own from this Elite 45 series. So yeah, there's a little fun fact for you. Anyway, that's the figure. I don't know if you guys could tell from the start there, there's actually a bit of a box cutter mark there on the box. But you know what? It's a good thing that I'm not a mint on card collector, because I don't really care about that. In fact, I'm going to take the figure out of the packaging as it is intended to be. And without further ado, let's get the trusty Swiss Army knife and get him up out of the packaging. Thanks very much for watching, and stick around. Okay, and here is the figure out of the packaging. I actually wanted to take off this jacket and see how easy it is to take off on camera, because I know some of these rubber jackets aren't really too easy to get off, but we'll be the judge of that. Before we do though, let's get a little bit of a closer look at the detail in the jacket. I must say, very nice paintwork. I like it a lot. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, anyway, let's try and get this jacket off, and hopefully it's not too hard. Here we go. Kind of budging a little bit here on this side, so let's just see if we can get one arm free. Yep, there is one arm, and the other is a breeze. Wasn't too bad. There we go. And there you see that little collar ruffle thing there as part of the entrance attire. We'll put that aside as well too, and get a look at this guy in his wrestling attire. There we go. Now, you know, I actually saw in another review, I believe it was from Wrestling Days, where he talked about this figure and how one of the legs weren't really straight. Like, the legs kind of look really bowed compared to other Elite figures that have similar attires where it's just like trunks, knee pads, and boots. And yeah, I'm seeing the exact same thing he mentioned in his review way back when of this Lord Steven Regal figure. I mean, take a look at the legs there. They're kind of, you know, off to the side a little bit. It's almost like he's had broken shins or something at some point. I don't know. Kind of looks weird. I mean, it stands perfectly fine, but like I said, when you look at it up close there, like there's the legs, but for some reason they kind of go out. They don't just go straight. That's kind of odd. I don't know if that takes away from the figure, but I don't know. It's yeah, it's odd. That's probably the only way to describe it. Well, anyway, yeah, getting a closer look at that head scan here of Lord Steven Regal. You can see he's got that smug British look on his face, as I guess that's the look his character pretty much had. And the hair is kind of slicked or combed back, if you will. Looks nice. You know, pretty standard. You got the white wristbands on each wrist. And there's a little tattoo I just noticed there. See if my camera can focus in on that. Just on his forearm there. Can't quite make out what that is. It's like a flower. I'm sure that flower probably represents something, but I'm not too sure exactly what it is. I think that's the only tattoo that he has on him. Yes, looks like it is. You know, he has these kind of maroon trunks, or maroon, whichever you prefer. Matching knee pads, and then he has the white and maroon boots. So, not really a flashy figure when you see him just like that in his wrestling attire, but nonetheless, I think with this this jacket and the collar ruffle, it does make for an excellent display piece. So yeah, not really a must-have figure, I gotta say, but because I don't have any William Regal figures, this to me is pretty much essential to my collection. So yeah, I don't mind this at all. But yeah, I don't know, what that whole bowed leg thing, it kind of looks weird. Oh well, I guess I'll have to let it grow on me. You don't really see too many figures when you display them, not unless you like put them up front and then you see them up front like that. I don't know, I'm rambling right now. Anyway, so that is Lord Steven Regal. See if I can put him back in his jacket. Hopefully that shouldn't be too hard. Oh, must be gentle. This is an older figure, so will not be easy to replace if something should go wrong. However, there we go. Good as new. I'll put that little collar ruffle thing around his neck. Oh, sorry if it looks like I'm being really rough with this figure. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible, but it's kind of weird when you've got like a camera right in front of you. But anyway, there it is. Lord Steven Regal, Elite 45 action figure. My final review score for this figure is, it's a solid 7. Just a 7. Like I said, nothing fantastic. If anything, what makes the figure for me is just that jacket, or entrance vest as they call it. It's a jacket, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's what really makes the figure for me. I like the little details I pointed out before, you know, painted on here. And, you know, just this this mold of jacket we've never seen before. So I guess that makes it very unique. So 7 is the review score for this figure. 7 out of 10. I hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, as cliche as it sounds, please throw me a like. Slap the like button. You know, it helps out. It lets me know I'm appreciated in one way or another. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching, and stick around for the next review, which should be in the next couple of days, and then there'll be more reviews to come after that, and then who knows what the future holds. Either way, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.